Andra Ayawaso East parliamentary by elections no so na after say by elections ne and finally EC Electoral Commission aba be declare results na the returning officer of Ayawaso East waba the results no aba betuja NDC Baba Jamal we declare the winner ebusuan sisi ano Ayawaso East by elections so Baba Jamal ateki lead na omo declare the win with 63.1% NPP candidates no and also the 23.00% at the Elucia Ebusuya enye asam keto akra it no returning officer electoral commission aba declare the winner de ehonsem the eblemo me yanko na yanko ti declaration of results so endra returning officer no editu dwa enye asam keto akra mo me yanko na yanko ti na unsubscribe subscribe and hit on the notification bell so any update be ever dropping one so once able to me akabi medamase.
The Coalition Center, the Electoral Commission returning officer is just about declaring or announcing, making the official declaration of who has been elected as the Member of Parliament for the Ayawaso East constituency. And what you were seeing on the screen was Baba Jamal having a hearty conversation with the Babali, who was the MPP candidate. They shared a hug, they held each other hand in hand, and then walked towards the cameras. We're about hearing the Electoral Commission now, the returning officer making the official declaration. Let's cross over right now.
To come forward so that they can capture for the sake of our cameras.
All of you should stay back. All of you should stay back. Can you go? Can you go?
I thought you.
Oh, he's stuck. No, I
always okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Please, can we have some silence? I can't. At the end of the voting exercise for the parliamentary by-elections for Ayawaso East Municipal, Ayawaso East constituency, 5 candidates contested. The first one is Baba Jamal Ahmed, and he polled 10,884 votes. The next candidate also polled 43 votes. The second candidate, please let me retake. There are 5 candidates who contested in the polls. Number 1 on the ballot is Baba Jamal Ahmed, and he polled 10,884 votes. The second candidate on the ballot is Ibrahim Idrisu, and he also polled 43 votes. The third candidate on the ballot is Yusuf Ali Baba, who also polled 4,009 votes. The fourth candidate is Muhammad Umar Sanda, who also polled 1,885 votes. The fifth candidate, also an independent candidate, is Kano David, and he polled 104 votes. In all, we had 16,928 valid votes. 120 votes were rejected. And in that case, total votes cast amounts to 17,048. Looking at the just announced results, I, Samuel Mofori, the returning officer of Ayawaso East Constituency, hereby announce to you your new MP-elect, Honorable Baba Jamal Ahmed. Exactly.
What is the percentage?
On this note, I hereby introduce to you your MP-elect in the name of Honorable Baba Jamal Ahmed. Congratulations, Honorable.
Honorable, TV3, just quickly. Yes. Right, Honorable, talk to us, your reaction to this victory that has come through.
In the first place, I want to thank the Almighty Allah for giving us this victory. I want to state that this victory is not for me, Baba Jamal, alone. It's for the good people of East Ayawaso. I want to thank all of them for having confidence in me and electing me as their parliamentary candidate or parliamentary candidate elect. Let me state that I dedicate this victory to my 93-year-old mother, Mimi, for promising to support me and ensuring that one day I'll go back to Parliament. Today, her vision and wish has come true, and I thank Allah for her life, and I dedicate this victory to my mother, Mimi, and also want to thank my wife here and my family, my children, for the spirit of endurance that they've gone through since I made this project my vision to go back to Parliament. I know they've gone through a lot, and I thank them for standing beside me and supporting me all this while. I want to also give special thanks to the national executives of NDC, the chairman and the general secretary. I want to also thank the regional executives of Greater Accra. I want to also thank the constituency executives of East Ayawaso, and more so, my people from Akwetia who came in their numbers to support me for this project. I want to thank all of them. Let me also give a special thanks to the President once again for finding me worthy to go and work in Nigeria. Those few months that I stayed in Nigeria has added to my experience, which I'm taking to Parliament to serve this country better. I thank the President so much, and also want to assure the people of East Ayawaso that the resetting of East Ayawaso starts now. We are going to Parliament. We are coming to reset the whole constituency and ensure that what East Ayawaso deserves comes to pass. Thank you very much, the press, for all these weeks that you have also been chasing. For all this year that the press, you have been chasing, working with us. I understand sometimes late night that you follow us. I want to thank the press for your support. And I want to believe that I'm going to form a partnership with the press as we reset East Ayawaso. We are going to work together. Please correct us when we are wrong. But please do that in a good and proper professional way. Let me tell you one story. That today, East Ayawaso's story has been rewritten. East Ayawaso has gone through 2 elections. Our primaries went on peacefully without an incident, not even one incident of violence or criminality, not even one. Now we have had the general election, and not even a single criminal or violent incident was recorded. And you, the press, will bear me witness. This tells you that we are rewriting the history of Nima. We are rewriting the history of East Ayawaso. This has been one of the most peaceful elections, and that is going to be the nature of Nima and East Ayawaso going forward. That is what we want the world to see. We want the world to see that East Ayawaso people are peaceful. East Ayawaso people are peaceful, peace-loving people. So we need to change the image that we have. I want to thank all my imams, my chiefs, and my constituency executives, that, and more so, our highly respected His Holiness, Chief Imam, Dr. Sharbutu, who also prayed for us. And I think that Allah has accepted his prayer for all of us. And today, we are on a good path. Let every member of East Ayawaso listen to me. From today, we are going to rewrite the history of East Ayawaso. In the market, on the street, in the ghettos, in the bases, there is going to be new East Ayawaso, and that is why I am here to pursue that vision, to ensure that we rebrand East Ayawaso, especially Nima, with a new face of peace, of development, of professionalism, and inshallah, we shall achieve that. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I thank all Ghanaians, those who sympathize with me in these difficult times. Those who sympathize with me, I thank everybody, especially the party grassroots, who didn't forsake me in my difficult times, who came through for me. I thank all the grassroots people. I will be there for them as they were there for me. We thank Allah, Assalamu alaikum, and to God bless you.
And that is Baba Jamal pretty much summing it all up in terms of the commentary. It's all done here, all of the guys who've been here throughout the morning. Not a lot in terms of questions as well, but he had a lot of thanks to give out to different individuals, and he ended that with the grassroots, highlighting what has been a difficult path into Parliament. Just perhaps quick thoughts, maybe. You are here, you vote in this constituency? All right, I mean, just quick thoughts as to what you made of the entire process.
Yeah, I think everything has gone on peacefully, and we thank the Most High God for what he has done today, because people were propagating that they were going to be violent here and there, but God has shown his power that he's in charge of everything, and we thank His Excellency John Dramani Mahama for allowing our brother Jamal to come back again to lead his constituency, and we give him congratulations, and we give praise to the Most High God. But there's a problem that we have to rectify concerning the EC. They actually did well, but the final collation, I think there was a slow pace that they really went through. But we hope next time they'll rectify that problem and be good.
Thank you. Thank you as well for speaking to us. And so that's about it from us. I was mentioning that last bit of Baba Jamal's statement where he highlights the difficulty he had to go through. It will be a part of the conversations that will go on from here. Obviously, one of the main headlines will be what this gentleman as well mentions, a long delay, right? Near 6 hours in trying to collate election results. But that's it from us. Back to you in the studio as we wrap up coverage here on your Election Command Center.
Right on. Thank you very much. It's been a long journey, but we do appreciate you staying with us every step of the way here on your Election Command Center. Baba Jamal wins as we projected. We're back again tomorrow.
Without accreditation, you wouldn't have access to the inside where the collation is being done. And so there will be some conversations being had. Let's connect now with Mawena Egbeta, who is a Christian Yale, who is in the outer perimeter of the St. Kizito's Collation Center where you're seeing these live pictures now. Christian, what can you tell us?
Scores of people who have gathered here outside the collation center when you get to the St. Kizito Catholic Church, just a few meters. Onlookers waiting for the final declaration from the Electoral Commission. Already I can tell you that right from the Nima roundabout, there are sound systems that have been stationed to await the declaration for these hundreds of party supporters to jubilate and to dance to the tunes to be played right after the declaration. In fact, when you get here, they are waiting with bated breath, and you realize that the police have mounted barricades to more or less prevent these party supporters from entering the inner perimeter, the collation center, the core where the final count and calibrations are ongoing to put together the final figures. Kemini, just like you indicated at the last count, looking at the provisional figures that have trickled in so far, the NDC candidate Baba Jamal has been in the lead. We know that he's clocked a little over 60% in the numbers that we've seen so far. Just a while ago, I saw the formed police unit actually move out the anti-riot shield that were packed in some boxes, and already you see that these supporters are already waving a t-shirt that has Baba Jamal's photo and his name printed in there. But the other bit is about security. Coming in, you realize and reckon that the Ghana Police Service and their presence has been so much felt just outside the collation center. And like I indicated earlier, when you are moving all the way from the Nima roundabout towards this collation center, you have a number of buses of the formed police unit that are parked over there. And then also, Kemini, let me show you something here. When I take you a little down here, I'm just about to show you one of the riot control vehicles of the Ghana Police Service that has been stationed just outside to also ensure that there is law and order. And so even before this election will take place, you would see the IGP lead police officers to undertake a march through the principal street of Nima, which tells you about how prepared the police were in ensuring that there is law and order so far as this election or by-election is concerned. And so there you have it in your short. Kemini, that is the vehicle I was talking about. But I would seek to engage few of the watchers here or party supporters who have gathered here to wait or await the final declaration. Let me see if I can engage few of them briefly to get to know their expectations. We know that already the NDC candidate is in the lead, but it is worth also getting to know from the supporters and those who have gathered here to get to know exactly what they have to say. I know that, or let me ask you, for how long have you been around waiting for the final declaration of the results?
About 5 hours now.
You've been here about 5 hours. Are you an NDC member?
Yeah, I'm an NDC member. This John Abringer from NDC.
Yes. From NDC.
Yeah, party office.
We know that already your candidate Baba Jamal.
92.
All right. So we know that the EC is yet to finally declare, but we know from the result that have trickled in so far, your candidate is in the lead. How happy are you?
Yeah, I'm happy to say my candidate is leading. So I know it's winning. We are waiting for results.
For the jubilation, so that we can
now we jubilate long time. We don't say we win the seat. MP can never win here. MPP can never win Nima seat. Unless NDC.
So you don't say that they deciding to join this contest was a dead mission from the start?
Like me, from NDC, for draw this election. I will not go because this Nima seat, it belongs to NDC. We will take this seat since 92. So we continue to take this seat forever. MPP will never take this seat.
And I see that there are sound systems already around. Are you ready or preparing to jubilate or to dance?
Oh, why not? We are very, very much prepared. That's why we are still hanging around. We are just waiting for them to declare him as a winner. And then off we take it from there. Yes, that's why we are still hanging around.
I mean, before this election even, there have been a whole lot of controversies and issues surrounding your party primary and issues of vote buying, Baba Jamal, he being recalled from his position as the High Commissioner to Nigeria and whatnot. How do you look at his victory or yet to be announced victory in this by-election, and why do you think he is exonerated in one way or the other?
Okay, abusia wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so NDC Baba Jamal ono ena echese Ayawaso East parliamentary by elections ekoso no ya declare ne winner enye asem keto akra ebeda ma sesamo jepene kokoti sa ensem we edemai aha gossip politics TV so unsubscribe ya subscribe na hit on the notification bell so na be any update be drop it on so onsa ebe to me akabi bedamase.